So this is the greatest part of the story until the lawsuit. You, unlike everyone out there, stay dogged, and you click through to these climate activists and you say, why was it labeled misleading? Why was it labeled partially true? Give me your facts. And both the two out of the three guys who labeled the first video problematic and the guy who got involved on the second video gave you interviews, which I'm sure their lawyer is very sad about right now in your lawsuit. But here is a clip of you cross-examining the fact checkers.
You're smearing me based on something I didn't say.
Yeah, I mean, I've never commented on your article.
That was a shock. He hadn't even seen my video.
If this is implying that we have reviewed the video, then this is clearly wrong. My assumption is because Schellenberger pops up in there and his statements have basically been shown to be partially wrong.
This issue has become very political, which is unfortunate.
Zeke Hausfather's another climate feedback reviewer. He hadn't seen the video either.
I certainly did not write a climate feedback piece reviewing your segment.
So we sent him a link to my video, and he watched it. Is that a fair label on the video that I did?
I don't necessarily think so. While there's plenty of debates around how much to emphasize forest management versus climate change, your piece clearly discussed that both were at fault here.
So you would think after that kind of an exchange, and you had a similar one after the second video with a different guy, they would then take down their label and say, we kind of screwed over Stossel. Oh, sorry, our bad. That's not what happened.
No, Facebook policy is you can appeal, but you appeal to the fact checker. And they ignored it. And when then they finally responded, they said, no, our review was fair. And so you could say, so what if they call it misleading? But Facebook gives them the power to cut us off.
And what you're claiming in the lawsuit is that they defamed you by labeling you a purveyor of bad information. It hurts your role, your status, your reputation as a journalist and a truth teller.
Well, they did defame me. They lied about me. And it hurts me. Hurts me financially and personally to be labeled as a liar. Some of the commenters on the Facebook posts are, I used to trust you, but now Facebook has labeled you misleading.
And how does it hurt your business model, John? Like, explain to us, when they label this video's misleading, what happens to the video?
As I said, I had the second video got 24 million views. We used to get most of our views from Facebook. Now I get thousands of views. I get most of my views from YouTube. Facebook has throttled me based on these climate feedback idiots.
And so your monthly ad revenue on Facebook has, according to your lawsuit, been cut in half?
About that, but we get most of our money from viewers' donations. So when I'm reaching millions fewer people, that's the big loss.
Oh, I see. All right, so let me run the response by you. Facebook basically gives the generic, this case is without merit, we're going to defend ourselves vigorously. Climate Feedback, who we saw clips of there, says as follows. Stossel misunderstands how fact-checking partners operate on Facebook. Given that many pieces of content posted on Facebook can separately make the same claim, it is not necessary to create a separate claim review article for each post we rate. This is where they lump you in with everybody. It is, of course, necessary that the claim we reviewed is representative of the claim in each post we rate, which is true in this case. So they're basically saying, even though you didn't say the stuff they attribute to you, the claims that they red flagged are representative of your overall message, and therefore they're in the clear.
Well, they aren't, because they aren't representative. They put in quotes something I didn't say, and in fact, quite different from what I did say.
It's amazing that that's a response from a fact checker. That we rely on our inaccuracy and imprecision in doing our fact checking, even when we're on camera admitting we got it wrong. I do not agree with Facebook that they're going to defend this vigorously and that the case is without merit. I think they're in trouble, and I predict you get a settlement. What do you think?
I sure hope so. And frankly, in California, you have to ask for more than $1 million. And so I did. But I don't care about the money. I want these people to stop smearing people. And they smeared John Tierney of the New York Times, Bjorn Lomborg, who does great environmental reporting, and Schellenberger. And I want Facebook to fire these guys and make them stop doing this.